but for the country. We don't need a black national anthem. We don't need a Spanish-speaking, non-English performer, and we don't need an ICE or America hater.
Hey guys, welcome back to Hexmas Streams. Today we got Megyn Kelly ripping Piers Morgan a new one over the Bad Bunny Super Bowl. Guys, let's get right into this.
I'm sorry, Piers, but to get up there and perform the whole show in Spanish is a middle finger to the rest of America. Who gives a damn that we have 40 million Spanish speakers in the United States? We have 310 million who don't speak a lick of Spanish.
Wow, guys, truer words cannot be spoken. Wow, Megyn's she's really on. She's come a long ways from like the 2016 where she was hosting the debates and she was very anti-Trump, anti-everything. And she's really just come full circle. I guess, what's the doctor? She fixed her TDS and she is right on MAGA now. So, but no, she's right. Why would you have a Super Bowl show that only a very small percentage of the country could even understand or enjoy? That makes no sense. And then just the divisive nature of how the Super Bowl and how the NFL has been as of late. Let's look at last year. Let's look at that whole Kendrick Lamar performance. Now, not like us, that might be a hit song to some people. Again, I mean, most people don't know what that even is. And then if you listen to the lyrics of that song itself, the song was very divisive. You know, not to mention the quality at the Super Bowl for his song was terrible. You couldn't even hardly hear it. So, but then you have the kneeling and all the extra stuff that's been going on. So it's just every single year, you know, then singing the Black National Anthem. Guys, there's one national anthem, and that's for all American people. There isn't one for blacks, Hispanics. No, there's one national anthem. So this Super Bowl of late, and the NFL in general, has been going a really bad path. And I think if they continue this, they're going to lose a lot of audience. Let's go ahead and continue.
This is supposed to be a unifying event for the country, not for the Latinos, not for one small group, but for the country. We don't need a black national anthem. We don't need a Spanish-speaking, non-English performer, and we don't need an ICE or America hater featured as our primetime entertainment.
So true, so true.
What is the national language, officially, the national language of the United States of America?
I mean, English. And there's been a push for many years to make it an official,
you don't have one.
Documented thing.
You don't have one.
If you would have let me finish my comment.
The truth is this, guys. Would you go to live in another country? Say you're going to go move to Japan, you're going to go move to China. Anywhere. You would, what's expected of you is that you would assimilate into that culture. You're going to learn culture, you're going to learn their language. That's what's expected. And so I don't know why that all of a sudden at some point, the expectation for immigration to the United States has changed. Guys, if you come to the United States, you should know how to speak English, especially when you're a truck driver who's here illegally and can't even read the road signs. I mean, just it's bad for everybody. You should assimilate and be part of the culture and understand their language.
Well,
I would have pointed that out, but people have been pushing to make it official.
Okay,
right,
so you're trying to make official.
This attitude that you have right here is why you in Great Britain have lost your culture. You ceded your culture to a bunch of radical Muslims who came in and took over, and now it's gone. We're not allowing that here. Whether it's Hispanic, whether it's Muslim, it's not happening in the United States of America. That's why President Trump was elected. And whether it's Bad Bunny, who is American but refuses to speak English in his performances, or anybody else, we have to keep the Super Bowl, which is a quintessential American event. Football, that kind of football, is ours.
Right, yeah. Not the football where you're playing soccer, obviously. Football is one of the most American things you can possibly speak of. It's right up there with Stars and Stripes. It's right up there with the bald eagle, guys. Football's American, so we should speak. So when you have a Super Bowl show, it should be in the language that most Americans speak.
Call it American football. And the halftime show and everything around it needs to stay quintessentially American. Not Spanish, not Muslim, not anything other than good old-fashioned American apple pie. There should be a meatloaf, maybe some fried chicken, and an English-speaking performer. That's what the Super Bowl should be.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Guys, I cannot agree more. That was a good roast of Megyn Kelly, really hitting Piers Morgan, guys. This was great. Thanks for the suggestion. If you guys have other suggestions, things you want to react to, please leave that down in the comments below. And until next time, this is Hex, signing out.